And right off the top at 5:30, twice bankrupt Spirit Airlines on thin ice, aggressively cutting costs to stay in the air by trimming flights and also laying off flight attendants. So the big question tonight is, how will the cuts impact travelers? Good evening, I'm Jim Barry.
And I'm Naja Sherman. Thank you for joining us. Let's get right out to CBS News Miami's Ted Scouten. He's live at Fort Lauderdale-Hollywood International Airport to answer that very question. Ted.
Yeah, Naja and Jim, that's the question we've been asking today. We spoke to a travel expert who tells us that ticket holders should be okay for now. Now, in all, we're talking about a third of Spirit Airlines flight attendants will be furloughed. Spirit Airlines trying to stay flying high through turbulent times.
I'm praying someone will rescue them. We love the service.
Frequent flyer Linda Brandonicio is optimistic that the twice bankrupt airline will make it.
Booked again for the next 2 trips back with Spirit, so keep our fingers crossed.
Spirit Airlines announced plans to lay off 1,800 flight attendants effective December 1st, saying in a statement, "We are taking steps to align staffing with our fleet size and expected flight volume." This comes as the third round of pilot furloughs takes effect November 1st. The flight attendants union says the way it's going to work is management must offer voluntary furloughs first before involuntary, then it goes by seniority.
It's just reiterating that Spirit's a mess right now and Spirit's in deep trouble. But I will say they are making more moves to be more aggressive this bankruptcy round to try to cut costs.
Clint Henderson is with the Points Guy. He says while Spirit is cutting flights and destinations, ticket holders should be okay for now.
So I think for passengers, I think through the holiday period, you're probably going to be safe. I think Spirit is going to do its best to maintain its current schedule through at least the holidays.
Spirit's had financial troubles for several years, escalating in March of last year with the failed merger with JetBlue. In November of 2024, Spirit filed for bankruptcy the first time, then 4 months later emerging from bankruptcy only to file again last month. Now JetBlue and several other airlines are ramping up their schedules as they keep a close eye on what happens to Spirit.
No one seems particularly interested in buying Spirit or merging with Spirit. They seem more interested right now in sort of taking what could potentially be valuable from Spirit, like slots at Fort Lauderdale.
Now, Henderson says by December we should have a better idea of how all this is shaking out financially. Now, here at FLL, those furloughs may not be as severe as in some other places. This is a senior flight attendant base, so a lot of the flight attendants who are based here have high seniority, so it may not affect them as much. Live at FLL, Ted Scouten, CBS News Miami.
Always tracking, always alerting. This is Next Weather.
And taking a live look across South Florida, sort of an ominous shot. It is